What's up? What's up? What's popping? It's NateDoggSac916 coming at you live from Sacramento with part 2, Klownlok TV. What's happening with y'all, man? All right, so yesterday we was talking about, earlier we was talking about how Klownlok had first did his first prison bid, which ended up being a boot camp. The second prison bid was for distribution or possession of marijuana, possession of a firearm of an ex-felon, possession of a firearm, and a whole slew of charges, man. So tell us, what was that like, man? What was the case about? If you could tell us anything about the case, your part in the case, and how'd you get caught up?
Really, the case was really, it's a simple, I got caught up in someone else's bullshit, really, to be honest with you, man.
Oh, okay.
And this is why I got a video talking about, don't think that fools will take a misdemeanor, because people do get scared of misdemeanors.
Right.
They'll tell on you over a misdemeanor, and that's really what got me caught up, was really a misdemeanor, man. I served someone up with less than an ounce of bud.
Yeah.
And they got caught up, and they ended up, well, this is who I got it from, and they try to set me up and all this extra shit. And that's pretty much what got me into it, man. But what it was, I ended up with a pistol, supposedly, whatever.
Allegedly.
And yeah, allegedly ended up with a pistol, which, I got convicted of the pistol. So it was a crazy situation for me, man, because supposedly I had a pistol, whatever. And so the detectives start coming after me and all this crazy stuff, and dude ends up I took it to trial too. I went ahead and took it to trial,
right?
Because I was like, y'all are charging me with this. Y'all ain't even found no pistol on me whatsoever. Till this day, never found a pistol.
Right.
That's why I say supposedly, because there was never one found. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just someone said I had a pistol. And so that's another thing, man. Anybody that thinks 9/10 of the law, all that,
possession is
y'all better really think about it, because that 9/10 possession is not really facts. I tell you,
you got possession with zero possession.
Right, I got possession with zero possession, and anybody out there with charges, man, got felony over your head, convicted felon over your head, and y'all understand that convicted felon charge with a firearm will get you some really good time. Because when I took it to trial, they actually try to run that as a separate trial, like a separate charge. Okay. So they was going to give me 10 years for the convicted felon charge.
That's what I was going to say. Here it's 10 years off top.
Right. There's over here too, 10 years off top. And then they was going to run all my other ones together that I got convicted of. So I went to trial.
Right.
I got acquitted on 2 of my charges, and then I got convicted of 2 of my charges.
Little trial. Okay. So they end up sending you to the first time going to a real prison, not the boot camp.
Not the boot camp. So
you hit the prison, you hit the reception. Let's get into it. What was that like for a white Sereno stepping into Department of Corrections for the first time?
It was different, because when I went to boot camp, I had homies from my city.
Right.
So
the boot camp was local.
Well, it wasn't local, but over there it's more like your city or your area.
Okay.
It wasn't so much like, you're a South Sider or, something like that. It was like your city. So when I got there, I had a couple homies from my city. So I didn't really have to go through too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, what's up, Clown? Shout out to the homie Prophet, by the way.
Salute, Prophet.
And so yeah, man. And so when I went to prison, like the actual prison,
right,
I was more like, man, what do I do? I was sitting in county kind of like, because I wasn't even in my county. I caught these charges in another county.
Okay.
So everybody was like, I didn't really have no homies that could tell me like how to move, So it's more like, they was like, man, don't shave your head in there. They're going to think that you're a skinhead. And then I had some of the white dudes tell me, man, don't go in there. We know you run with the Mexicans on the streets, but go in there and try to hang out with the white boys. And and I'm just like, I came to the point, bro. I was in my cell one day. I got in a fight with this big ass dude over because he wanted a bunk and I wouldn't give it to him.
Right.
And they locked us down, and I'm just in there. Y'all call it pruno, but we over here we call it buck.
Okay.
And I had some buck. I was sipping out of my shampoo bottle, and so
yeah.
You know what, bro? I came to the conclusion I'm Klownlok, man. You know, I'm gonna go up in there and I'm gonna beat Klownlok regardless. I'm not going out like no bitch, no matter the situation. And it is what it is from that point. I made my mind up. I shaved my head, and then I went to prison. And man, when I stepped at Jackson State Prison, which is, I guess, reception. It will be reception for y'all, maybe. Over here, we call it diagnostics.
Okay.
But man, you step in there, it's something to wrap your head around, you know, because you're just kind of like buses everywhere, people come and going. You don't really know what to do. You got guards yelling at you, get in line, get in line. People going, they're leaving, they're talking about, hey man, let me get those shoes. You don't need them, you know, and you're just kind of like, bro, I ain't giving you my damn shoes.
Yeah, right.
It's like they're going to throw them away anyways, which if you can't send them home, that's what they do.
Oh, okay.
You learn that once you get in there, but just getting there, you don't know that.
Right.
You think it's just game, you know?
Of course.
So, yeah, man. So then they get you in there, they strip you down, you know, nut the butt situation, and you're just kind of like, it's crazy, man. Like,
here we go.
Here we go, man. Like, honestly, I started thinking about the movie Blood In, Blood Out. I'm like,
yeah. La Onda. Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Like, I didn't know really what to do, bro. I went in there not really knowing what to do.
Right.
You
knew you was gonna be Klownlok.
I knew I was gonna be Klownlok, and you know, I didn't even know really what I should do to get at the homies. I didn't even know if there would be any homies.
Right, of course.
You know, so
first time. Yeah, how you supposed to know?
First time, bro. Yeah, and so really, I just knew I had to go in there and stand on my ground. You know, let it be known what's up. I ain't going in there to start shit, but I ain't gonna take none either type shit. You know.
So did it come to a point where you had to show my people that you was serious about what you was doing and you didn't care about what they was talking about?
Oh yeah, plenty of times, you know, plenty of times. But you know, that luckily one time, and I do have a video about it. When I first got there that first day, some people kind of tried me up. But
make sure y'all go to Loked Out TV, Klownlok. Go make sure you go to Loked Out TV on YouTube. If you ain't there already, go sub, run through the videos. You can get all these stories, but he gonna share a little something more y'all here too. Right.
So, you know, we get our beds and all that, man, and we get to, I got put in A house, which at the time was the Thunderdome.
Okay.
And it was going down in there every day, all day. And you got probably like, I don't know, maybe like 300 something inmates for like one guard, bro. Like one guard. And you know what's he gonna stop? The doors ain't locked. Everybody's just back and forth. And my cell happened to be up top to the left, right? I think it was A119.
Okay.
But so I'm headed up there, and this dude, I'll never forget him. He was dark. He was a dark black dude, you know. And when you walk in there, it's like they're all posted up, just vultures, you know what I'm saying? Just, oh, I want that one. Oh, I'm getting that one. And it's basically like that, bro. And then, you know, so, and me, when I walk in there, none of the homies are like, oh, hey, homie, come over here when you get a chance, you know, because I'm a white boy, so they don't look. It's not like they automatically know.
Right.
You know. So I'm going up there, and that dude's like, hey, man, you need help with your mat? And I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. I don't need no help with nothing. He's like, where's your cell at? I said, it's A119. I think it's over to the left. He's like, yeah, man, you're over here. Let me show you. I'm like, okay then. But I'm like, nah. He's like, he tried to get it one more time. Nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got this right here.
Right.
So he's walking, and I'm just kind of like, what's his whole deal right here? You know, because I know he ain't just helpful, you know.
Right.
And so as I'm walking, I notice another dude, a light-skinned dude, comes in behind me, and I automatically knew the whole situation. Okay, they're going to try to get me in my cell or rob me or whatever they want to do, you know? So when I see my cell coming up, I decide I'm not going in that cell because I don't even have a banger. I don't have nothing. It's just me and my mat, you know? Right. And so I just throw my stuff down right there on the tier. Boom, throw it down. I threw it in front of the dark-skinned dude because I knew he would have to step over my big-ass mat to get to me. And I just kind of back up to the bars, and I tell them, you know, what's up? What's the whole deal? What y'all trying to do? And they're like, man, what are you tripping on? You know, what's up with that? I'm like, nah, fuck all this.
Yeah.
What y'all want to do? Y'all want to rob me? What y'all trying to do? Y'all ain't getting shit from me. And then the dude's like, man, I'm just trying to walk to the end of the tier, bro. I don't know what's wrong with you. And then the other dude's like, damn, bro, I'm just trying to help you. You're like, you're tripping. And I'm like, man, nah, excuse my language, fuck all that. I ain't tripping on nothing. If y'all want it, come and get it. And it's that simple. Right. Just that simple, bro. I ain't going out like that. And they're like, man, he's tripping. You know, he's tripping.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, this motherfucker tripping. So they, you know, he's like, man, like, you go ahead and get your stuff, bro. And I'm like, nah, y'all walk on. So I made them I made the other dude step over my mat.
Right.
And they just kind of walked off, like, talking to each other, like, this motherfucker tripping or whatever they was pretending to do. But I grabbed my mat up and I take it in there, and I had an older cellmate, an older black dude, you know, because over here they don't put you like.
Oh, they don't put you with your race over there.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
So,
your affiliation.
Right. So it was an older black dude. He's like, hey, that's the robbing crew right there. That's the robbing crew. They got about 9 of them. And I'm like, oh, for real? I was like, I kind of figured that. And he's like, man, they'll be back. And I was like, well, I told him, I said, old school, if they come back, you might want to get out the cell because I'm not going. And I start tightening up my shit, you know, make sure my shit's tucked in my boots and just getting ready for war, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, man, if they come in here robbing any damn body, I'm going to tell on them. I don't care. I said, oh, my God. Okay, then. Well, I'm going to fight. You tell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You go get help because I might need it. Yeah, man. But that was my first experience on the tier.
Okay. So you end up doing your time. And I mean, I know our time is kind of tight right now. We got real jobs and shit. So you end up doing your time. You end up coming home. I mean, I know you went back a couple times, and we'll probably do a follow up at another time, and we can let people really get into that. But what you doing now?
Man, now you know what? I'm just I got a good job. You know, I work Monday through Friday. Got a good job. I'm trying to keep that going, you know, and be successful as far as legally working. You know, but on top of that, I got my YouTube. You know, and
Smoked Out TV.
Y'all can see it right there. Good. It's growing.
It's doing real good.
Yeah, it's growing every day. It's growing every day.
Yes, sir.
I got that merch on deck for anyone that may want that Loked Out merch.
Y'all see it. Come on,
you know. Man, you know what? As a matter of fact, shout out to the homie Beer Experience 360.
Yes, sir. Beer Experience, that's the homie, yeah.
Yeah, that's the homie. He's the reason I was up late last night because we was talking about investments we could do. So we're talking about certain investments that we can make work. And
right.
You know, he puts me up on game, man. I really like him. He's a good person.
Y'all go tap in on IG, Beer Experience 360, right?
That's right. Beer Experience
360, man. All basically, man, anything about beer, drinking beer, connoisseur, bruh, own it. So tap in with bro on IG, man.
And YouTube. He has a good channel.
Oh, he got a YouTube too? Oh, okay, yeah, YouTube too. I didn't even know, bro. Oh, he do got a YouTube. Yeah. Okay, so before we cut this one off, and hopefully we do a follow-up sometime in the future, collab back and forth. As a matter of fact, we'll do the next one and we'll make them go to your channel to watch it.
That's right.
But if you could talk to 13-year-old or 12-year-old Klownlok right after Pops passed away, man, and give him any kind of advice, what would you say to him?
Man, that's I was just thinking about that shit, not like maybe a couple days ago. Like, that's a crazy question because I was asking myself, I was actually at work, and I would ask myself, man, you know, would I do certain things differently in my life, you know?
Right.
And you know what? I don't really have no regrets, man, because I'm kind of like, I'm proud of being Klownlok. Like, that's one thing about me. You know, I got homies that's like, oh, you know, don't call me that no more. Well, I'm that homie that's still like, man, call me Clown. What are you tripping on?
Yeah.
You know? And,
but yeah, my name is NateDogg, always been NateDogg. So ain't no.
I'm totally comfortable being Klownlok. You know, I'm totally comfortable being me. You know, it's like you said, I'm not out, just like you, I'm not out here gangbanging no more. I'm not on that craziness, you know, but I'm still very proud of what I've overcome and who I am.
Right.
But you know what? The one thing I would tell young Klownlok, man, is, hey, if I would write down names of people and I'd be like, they some bullshit.
What? watch out for these dudes right here, because they
stay
all
away
foul.
from this list.
Is that long?
There's a lot of bullshit out there.
Oh yeah, it sure is. I guarantee you. Well, hey man, I appreciate you coming on, getting up before you had to go to work, man, and coming on and sitting with the kid for a minute, man. Anybody else out there, man? If you want to go check out the channel, Loked Out TV for sure. Subscribe. You can check him out on IG and on YouTube. You already know how I say it, man. If you don't do nothing else in life, fuck everybody else, man. Be loyal to yourself.
That's right.